It is October. It is the New Year of Abundance, according to the elves, and it is the perfect time to officially start this series that's going to carry us through the end of the year and into the beginning of next year, probably, Cosmically Inspired. The Cosmic Elfian Elementals that look like their elder, and I will show you a picture of their elder once I get right there. Okay, here we go. They look like him. There's so many of them, and I will link the video to this one for you to check out, the Meet the Domains, where we met the Cosmic Elfian Elementals. But because there's so many of them and what they do is so deep and complex, that video was just kind of a summary introduction. This is the deep dive. Even in the book, summary introduction. This is the deep dive. We are starting with the Cosmic Abundance Elfian Elementals because why not? It's the New Year of Abundance. Let's talk about abundance and get them in here to kind of explain why this is the New Year of Abundance, what is going on with abundance, and why October is always the New Year of Abundance, not just this year. And there's so many questions that I have about for them to explain, because I know that there are so many different interpretations of what abundance is. And I know the elder says that money is not abundance. Money, the idea of getting so caught up in manifesting money and so entrapped in worrying about finances, human money is a trap. It's kind of like a false abundance thing where like you think if you have a lot of it that you'll be happy or you'll be wealthy, but you won't, because there's more depth to it. And I've been told that, and I've also, I've done a lot of looking into different interpretations of abundance and how different people interpret it, because abundance isn't just money. So my biggest question with them, and I'm stating this out loud so that when I call upon them, they know what to answer, is really, what is abundance? What is cosmic abundance? Is abundance cosmic abundance, or are there different levels of abundance and only the elves work with cosmic? And how is that related to inspiration? So those are kind of what I'm hoping that they answer, because this is cosmically inspired, meant to inspire you, but also just kind of getting a better understanding of how this is related to inspiration. How is abundance in inspiration? So let's get started, shall we? So I'm calling upon a Cosmic Abundance Elfian Elemental, whoever wants to step through. And let's get started. Divine Masculine Cosmic Abundance Elfian Elemental, yes. We'll step through in a second, okay. Hello. I'm a Divine Masculine Cosmic Abundance Elfian Elemental. Trying to bring an abundance of peace to this physical form right now. Abundance. What is abundance? So cosmic abundance is the frequency of abundance. Divine abundance isn't necessarily its own frequency, but you can say divine abundance if you want to attract an abundance of divine things. Abundance is a cosmic frequency. That's why it has cosmic in front of it. Abundance is cosmic because it exists cosmically. It doesn't just exist in the physical realm, but it can exist in the physical realm, obviously. But the frequency of it, its origin and source, is in the cosmic realm. The cosmic realm, the cosmic dimension, the cosmic whatever, it's in the cosmos. It's in the universe. There's a difference between universal abundance and cosmic abundance. Universal abundance is a different variant of cosmic abundance. Universal abundance is basically the frequency that is worked with solely in the non-physical, whereas cosmic abundance works in the physical and non-physical. So typically universal will exist in the physical as well, but when it comes to abundance, because there is already the cosmic abundance whole thing. Universal abundance is in the non-physical and works really with the non-physical because abundance needs two different sources to be abundantful, to be plentiful. It needs to be doing two different things. So cosmic abundance exists in both. The non-physical and physical. Universal is non-physical. There's an abundance of abundance everything. There are a lot of elementals of the frequency of cosmic abundance. Every realm, except the humans, have elementals who are a part of that frequency. For us, we choose which one we feel called to. So for me particularly, when I was born from the flower of inspiration, I was born with an elemental light. And I got to pick, do I want Earth or Cosmos? I felt called to the Cosmos, so I went to the Cosmos. And then when I went into the Cosmos, I got to pick which one which. And me as a soul, I felt called to Cosmic Abundance. So when I felt called to Cosmic Abundance, I went and I found all my Cosmic Abundance Elfian friends, and we spend a whole period learning from Universal Abundance. So all the elementals of Cosmic Abundance, at least in our realm, we go and learn from Universal Abundance, from the leaders of Universal Abundance. And the leaders of Universal Abundance there are elementals from every realm, but it's typically almost like an elder status in a way. They have been working with the frequency for longer, and they understand the frequency deeper, and they work with it on a deeper level, going to planets that they house beings that never even come close to the earth veil, and working with abundance for them. Because abundance, like love, the frequency of love, there's cosmic love, there's divine love, and there's universal love. And those are three completely different things, which my divine love, Elfian Elemental friends, one of them will come through and talk about that in the future, not today, but in the future, about the different layers of love. Because it needs to reach all of the universe, not just what's incarnated on earth, not what just comes to the earth veil, because there is a lot, when the earth veil expands bigger and bigger and the earth starts to ascend higher dimensionally, more higher beings will start to come to the earth veil. But right now, some of them are staying farther away or slowly reintroducing themselves, like the phoenixes. It just takes some time. So we go and we learn from the Universal Abundance elementals. And they won't. And our communicator will never channel a Universal Abundance Elfian Elemental because they won't come to the Earth Veil. They really are out there working with the other beings, working with the other realms to ensure abundance finds them. And that's why we really say abundance isn't money, because the frequency of universal abundance, money isn't even, it only really exists in this reality of Earth, like in this dimension of Earth that you're all in. It exists. The trade always has existed in Earth and in every version of Earth, but the particular money, I can see our communicator has some older American coins out in this area, and for example, the particular coin, it's golden coin, has a woman's image on it. That particular coin has only ever existed in this version of Earth, in this reality of Earth, in this dimension of Earth, and will not exist when the Earth gets higher dimensionally, and will not exist in future Earths. That's why it's temporary. Whereas the energy of having an abundance of things to trade, an abundance of creativity finding your way so that you can make things to trade, so that you are all getting to share your gifts with each other, that has always been a thing. And that is universal and cosmic. Sharing. An abundance of things to share, an abundance of sharing and communication. Abundance just means a lot. It just means a lot. But abundance does have this energy of it's deeper. It's deeper than just a lot of things. It's deeper than extra things, like a surplus of things. It is a lot. It is enough. It is exactly what you need. And more. Abundance is the frequency that's all around you. All the time. There's an abundance of trees. And abundance is positive. There is positively a lot of something positive. Cosmic abundance is a lot of something positive. Positively a lot of something positive. So positively a lot of something positive, positively a lot of love. So there is a lot of divine, universal, cosmic love. There is an abundance of it, and there's an abundance of it in a way that is for the highest good of all around. That cosmic abundance. Explaining in the sense of the frequency of wealth. Wealth is actually a frequency that's always existed in the history of all Earths. Wealth isn't money. Really, I mean, that's your human illusion interpretation of it. But wealth itself is the way of describing that you have abundance. So the true frequency of wealth and reclaiming, and sound frequency elementals will come in the future and talk about the power of words, reclaiming the word wealth and wealthy. Wealth and wealthy doesn't, too much materialism. Wealthy is actually a very powerful positive word, but it has been used in the sense that the word witch has been used to describe something negative or materialistic or gray area or illusion, entrapment, capitalism and materialism, blah, 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 bad. It's been used in that sense. And there is something coming around our communicators' aura. So we gotta check that out. Okay. She's all good. She's all good. Okay. Back to the point. I think her ego dust is trying to like No. So, wealth, like the word witch, has a high positive, powerful meaning because wealthy is how else do you describe you are abundant, you have a lot of abundance, you are wealthy, you have a lot of wealth of love. You are wealthy in term of love. You are wealthy in term of happiness. You are wealthy in term of connection. You are wealthy in term of inspiration. You are wealthy in term of abundance. Same way as the word witch. Witch is actually highly connected to the frequency of the huntress frequency. So that has a lot of high power as well, and is not a bad thing when you reclaim it as what it has always been meant to be. So obviously sound frequency, we'll talk more about that later, but because wealth is in my domain and my area of expertise, I will talk about it. You can say I am wealthy and mean I am wealthy in the terms that I am wealthy, my ascension process, my spiritual development, I'm on my path, I have connections, I'm with my soul tribe, soulmate, I have a spiritual wealth. I am spiritually wealthy. Take that affirmation. I am spiritually wealthy. I am cosmically and universally abundant. And throwing in the and universally abundant is further enforcing the fact that you are spiritually abundant. You are abundant as a soul. And you will receive abundance that is good for your soul. Now here we'll talk about the materialism, because good for your soul. This is where money comes in. This is where the energy of money can be used for positive. When there is a lot of stress in the physical world, right, around money, how can you afford to do this? How can you afford to do that? For your soul to be able to travel to where it needs to go, for your soul to be able to reach people and connect to people, in the reality that you live in right now, you need money as a tool. When you see money as an energetic tool at your disposal to use, but it is not the sole purpose of why you are abundant. It is not the sole purpose of why you are seeking abundance. You are seeing it as a tool. It is a tool to get you to the abundance you need, to get you to your soul's inspiration. So money itself isn't abundance, but it is a tool of abundance. It is a tool you can use to help get you to where you need to go. So here's an example. You as a soul, you need to go, and we'll pull from the communicator, because she works with us. She's trying to go and work and volunteer with with sea life, with marine life. Go work with them. She wants to do that, but she can't because in the physical world there is a money block. So she's asking us, the Cosmic Abundance Elfian, and she's been working with Cosmic Abundance, us a lot, trying to figure out a way, how can she get there? Well, she can see money as a tool to get her there. But she's going to find the abundance that she seeks. She's going to find cosmic abundance that's good for her soul when she's working with a marine life and fulfilling that inspiration call she felt to go there, fulfilling that call. She'll feel spiritual abundance when the completion of a task. Cosmic abundance comes around when you've completed something and now you have an abundance of time to find a new dream to check mark and a new dream to check mark and a new dream to check mark. Yes? So money is that tool that she can call upon and attract it to her and manifest it to her to get her to where she needs to go. But it's not the abundance she's trying to attract. She's not trying to attract the money for selfish needs. She's attracting it, the highest good of all involved, to help the collective all. With abundance, when you're trying to call upon money as a tool to help you accomplish what you want to accomplish as a soul, that's positive. But when you're trying to call upon an abundance of money just because you want money, because you want to buy material things, because you want to feel like you've done something, you want to buy a big house, that is where it becomes an entrapment. When you see it as a tool to help you achieve what you want to accomplish in this lifetime, achieve as a soul, not an ego. A soul, not an ego. Then that can abundantly find your way. So here's an example. Some people have called upon us Elfian Elementals of Cosmic Abundance saying, I want to call upon money. I want an abundance of money to come my way so I can buy this thing, so I can buy that thing, so I can have this nice car and this nice thing, so it makes me feel better. And what can we do? We work with Cosmic Abundance. We cannot help you further entrap your soul in materialism. But if you come to the Cosmic Abundance Elfian Elementals and say, I want to attract an abundance of money to come my way so that I can buy a car, so that I can drive and travel to all these places, so I can connect to family, so I can help people, so I can feel less trapped and isolated in the reality that I'm living in, and so I can feel more free to do more. I don't want to have the nicest, fanciest, most technological savvy car, just enough of an abundance of money to buy one that's gonna last. That we can help with. There is a difference. The cosmic abundance frequency isn't going to come find your way if you're calling upon it to help you with materialism, to call upon it to help you in, whether you're aware of it or not, indirectly, directly, entrap your soul in the physical reality. We're not going to come and help you. But if you're calling upon it for you, or you're calling upon an abundance of money so you have enough money to travel with ease, without worry, without fear, back and forth and see family that lives overseas, so you can connect with other people, so you can be with love, with true unconditional love. Yes, Cosmic Abundance can help you get that tool to help you get there. But know that money is the tool to help you get there, and it should never be your end goal when you're connecting to abundance. It can be hard to, and this is the first time our communicator has ever channeled me, and so I do want to say that we're starting to say it more now that we know that there are more people watching. And more people hearing from us. We're trying to say it more and more, that using her word bank is really hard. But we're working with her to have an abundance of beautiful words to use. So we're working to help her further develop her vocabulary in a deeper way so that we can express things more. But we're also trying not only just with the vocabulary that we have, but also explain it in a way that you can all understand, and in a simple way. And these concepts that it's really, the thing with it all is your soul understands everything I'm saying. And your soul understands what cosmic abundance is and universal abundance, because your soul knows what it is, but you forget what it is when you come into the physical, and you kind of have to remember. And with us, we see you and we see your soul knows exactly what we're saying, but it has to be reminded of what it already knows. And with the frequency of abundance, you all know on a deeper level that it has nothing to do with money. And you all of you, right now on Earth, have incarnated on Earth during a time where money was not a thing. With the money now, the money you know now was not a thing. And the thing with that is it's very interesting to see that money has become a thing that is really entrapping people from awakening, and really entrapping people in cycles, and entrapping people in illusion. And we want an abundance of freedom from debt, freedom from financial worries, right? That is what you the collective humans want. You want an abundance of freedom from limitations, and the frequency of debt, like being in debt, is a negative frequency when we think about it, because you are never in the positive polarity. You are never in debt to anything. Everything is all one. You complete a task, someone completes a task, you do something for someone does something for you. Everything is reciprocated when it comes from a place of positivity. And the frequency of being in debt and almost entrapped and enslaved to something because of money that is very temporary. If you call upon us to help you have an abundance of freedom from debt, we can help you with that, because we see that as a frequency that's entrapping people from living their soul's potential. So it's really why you want abundance of money to find your way is whether or not the frequency of cosmic abundance can help you get it. If you want it for selfish desires just because you desire something, well, that's lust, that's greed, and that's one of the 7 deadly concepts, and we can't help you there, because that's coming from the negative polarity, that's coming from the ego, that's coming from the lower self. But when you are wanting to attract an abundance of money your way so that you can afford to travel the world and help people connect to their souls, there we can help you. Is it selfless or selfish? Are you out of a place of love and light or out of a place of greed? And that's whether or not the frequency of cosmic abundance, the frequency of abundance itself, can help you. Because you want to call upon abundance to find your way and help you, but why? Asking yourself why, and identifying, like, is my why because of something that the ego wants? Is my why because I want to buy something that I'm not going to be able to take with me when I transition out of the physical form? Or is my why because, for example, you only have one outfit of clothing, and that color frequency doesn't resonate with you. So you would like to call upon an abundance of money so that you can wear color frequencies on your body that resonate true, and call upon the color power to help you. And that's why you want it. Cosmic abundance can help you. But if you have 5 closets full of different clothings and you want an abundance of money to come your way to spend millions of dollars on a dress that you'll wear once, cosmic abundance cannot help you there. It's what are you using it for? Color frequency is very powerful, humans, and the color frequency elementals will talk about it more. But an abundance of having an abundance of different color options to wear or to have with you is a positive thing to have, because they all hold different powers that can help you with different things, help you with accomplishing certain tasks in your spiritual journey. The same with the crystalline frequency. Certain ones help you with certain things, so having an abundance of crystals isn't a bad thing. These are tools that are going to help you. It's whether or not you're letting yourself get entrapped in it, that's when we can't help you. Because if you're making it, if the ego becomes obsessed with something, and then it almost becomes like the ego becomes gluttonous for it, and then you become gluttonous for it and greedy for it, then cosmic abundance will pull away and stop helping you. You have to be in control of that. You don't want to become too negative and gluttonous and greedy into things when you're calling upon the frequency of abundance. You want to remain elevated and higher, and know that you can live and survive without it, but having it is a tool that will help you further develop more what you were meant to accomplish. And that's in general for abundance in general. And we know that maybe there are questions, and this might be harder to understand. Maybe it's easy for you to understand. We don't know. We really don't know. It's every individual person, how they interpret and understand what we say is different. So if you have more questions, you can light 2 candles. You can get a red candle and a green candle and light them. And with your protections due, I'm surrounded by white light and love. Call upon God and Gaia and your guardian angel and the archangel of the 4 corners to protect you. Call upon your ascension guide to make sure you're on the right path. Yada, yada, yada. Do all those protections, and then, nothing accesses me or my energy without my permission, an abundance of protection. Light upon red, green candles and ask for Cosmic Abundance Elfian Elementals to bring you clarity on whether or not why you're not able to connect to cosmic abundance, how you can connect to a cosmic abundance, to offer you clarity on why you are wanting to attract money or why you're wanting to attract love, if the love you're wanting to attract is the love that is right for you on your spiritual path. So for clarity on how abundance can help you specifically and how you can connect to abundance, you can call upon and ask for clarity, and we'll come forth and help you.